I saw you standing by the corner store, but you don't look like you did before. You're transparent in the neon light, a pale reflection of a better night. I reached out to touch your sleeve, but my hand just fell through the make-believe. You're a memory that refuses to fade, a debt of devotion that's never been paid. You're a bleeding ghost in the hollow town, tracing the circles as the sun goes down, still dripping red from the day that we broke. A flicker of fire in a mountain of smoke. I try to move on, but I'm haunting myself, keeping your spirit on a dusty shelf. Oh, it's a heavy haunting, a beautiful cost, loving the pieces of a bleeding ghost. I hear your keys rattling in the lock, the steady ticking of a frozen clock. I find your hair on the passenger seat, a jagged reminder of a bitter defeat. You aren't really here, but you never quite left. I'm living a life of permanent theft, stealing back seconds of breaths that we shared before we were broken and beyond being repaired. You're a bleeding ghost in a hollow town, tracing the circles as the sun goes down, still dripping red from the day that we broke. A flicker of fire in a mountain of smoke. I try to move on, but I'm haunting myself, keeping your spirit on a dusty shelf. Oh, it's a heavy haunting, a beautiful cost, loving the pieces of a bleeding ghost. Still bleeding, still ghosting. The light is thin. How do you end it? I You're a bleeding ghost in a hollow town, tracing the circles as the sun goes down, still dripping red from the day that we broke. A flicker of fire in a mountain of smoke. I try to move on, but I'm haunting myself, keeping your spirit on a dusty shelf. Oh, it's a heavy haunting, a beautiful cost, loving the pieces of a bleeding ghost. Still bleeding, still ghosting. The light is thin. Where do you end and I begin? The water is rising inside of this room, a tidal wave born in the silence and gloom. I'm anchored to choices I made in the dark, watching the flood swallow every last spark. I should have said stay when you reach for the door. Instead I just watched your coat brush the floor. Now I'm treading water in shadows of grey, while the best parts of us are all drifting away. I'm drowning in regrets, I'm sinking so deep in the middle of promises I couldn't keep. The salt in the air is the salt in my eyes, as the shoreline of us starts to shrink into dye. I'm reaching for surface, I'm gasping for name, but the current is stronger than my sense of shame. Oh, it's a heavy blue, a cold kind of dead, just a heart in the deep, drowning in regret. I'm tracing the water lines left on the wall. The higher they climb, the harder I fall. Every I'm sorry I left on my tongue is a weight in my pockets, a fire in my lung. I see your face through the shimmering glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. You're safe on the sand while I'm lost in the tide, with nowhere to run. The salt in the air is the salt in my eyes, as the shoreline of us starts to shrink into dye. I'm reaching for surface, I'm gasping for name, but the current is stronger than my sense of shame. Oh, it's a heavy blue, a cold kind of dead, just a heart in the deep, drowning in regret. Maybe the pressure will finally break. But I'd rather go under than learn how to swim in a world where the light of your spirit is dim. I'm drowning in regrets, I'm sinking so deep in the middle of promises I couldn't keep. The salt in the air is the salt in my eyes, as the shoreline of us starts to shrink into dye. I'm reaching for surface, I'm gasping for name, but the current is stronger than my sense of shame. Always a heavy blue, a cold kind of dead, just a heart in the deep, drowning in regret. Let the waves take me, let the water go still. I never told you, but I always will. I'm pouring 2 glasses out of habit again, watching the wine stain the wood like a sin. The house is a museum of things we once touched. I never knew silence could hurt me this much. I'm walking through hallways that echo your name, but the walls only whisper that I am to blame. Every shadow is shaped like the ghost of your grace, in a home that's become just a hollowed out space. It's an empty pain, a hollowed out ring, the weight of the nothing that losing you brings. It's not like a cut that's bleeding and red. It's the desert inside of the words we left it. I'm reaching for air where you used to be, locked in a cage, but they say that I'm free. Oh, it's a quiet scream, a drought and no rain, living my life in this empty pain. Your side of the closet is a gaping white hole, a physical rip in the map of my soul. I tried to fill up the hours with noise, but the TV just flickers and kills all my joys. The bed is a canyon I can't seem to cross. I'm drowning in inches of absolute loss. People say time, but time is a thief who leaves me the bill for this colorless grease. An empty cup, a hollowed out ring, the weight of the nothing that losing you brings. It's not like a cut, it's bleeding and red. It's the desert inside of the words we left it. I'm reaching for air where you used to be, locked in a cage, but they say that I'm free. Oh, it's a quiet scream, a drought and the rain, living my life in this empty pain. There's no thunder, there's no lightning strike, just a long lonely road on a broken down bike. I'm waiting for tears, but my spirit is dry. It's too late for anger, too empty to cry. It's an empty pain, a hollowed out ring, the weight of a nothing that losing you brings. It's not like a cut, it's bleeding and red. It's the desert inside of the word we left it. I'm reaching for air where you used to be, locked in a cage, but they say that I'm free. Oh, it's a quiet spree, but trod in the land, living my life in this empty pain. So much room in my heart, so much room in this bed, just an empty pain. Nothing left to be said. I'm holding a ghost in a 4x6 frame, tracing the edges, whispering your name. The gloss is all cracked like the skin of my heart, where the image is faded and falling apart. You're looking at me from a summer ago, with the warmth in your eyes I no longer know. The background is sharp, but the memory is thin. I'm losing the battle of where to begin. It's an empty photograph, a hollowed out view of a version of me and a version of you. The smiles are still there, but the soul is gone cold, like a story that stopped before it was told. I'm staring at space where the love used to live, with nothing to take and nothing to give, just paper and ink and a broken down laugh, left alone with this empty photograph. I remember the flash and the click of the to the way that I feel. I keep it on display like a trophy of grief, a monument built for a love that was brief. The colors are bleeding, the borders are gray, just like the way that you drifted away. It's an empty photograph, a hollowed out view of a version of me and a version of you. The smiles are still there, but the soul is gone cold, like a story that stopped before it was told. I'm staring in space, but the love used to live, with nothing to take and nothing to give, just paper and ink and a broken down life, left alone with this empty photograph. If I close my eyes, can I step through the blast, back to the seconds before they could pass? But the surface is frozen, the chemicals dried, and I'm the only one left on the outside. It's an empty photograph, a hollowed out view of a version of me and a version of you. The smiles are still there, but the soul is gone cold, like the story that stopped before it was told. I'm staring at space, where the love used to live, with nothing to take and nothing to give, just paper and ink and a broken down life, left alone with this empty photograph. It's just a picture, but it feels like a grave. Nothing left here that I can The sun went down 1,000 years ago, but the clock on the wall is moving slow. I'm tracing the outlines of where you sat, in a house that's gone cold and dark and flat. I try to turn the lamp on by the bed, but the bulb is burnt out just like what you said. Now I'm navigating by the touch of the wall, waiting for the rest of the sky to fall. Oh, it's in the shadows, a permanent night. I'm losing the memory of what it felt like to be light. You took the morning when you walked out the door and left me with nothing but the dark on the floor. I'm reaching for a hand, but I'm grasping at air in a world of ghosts that aren't even there. It's a long black river, heavy blue, and these endless shadows of losing you. I saw your coat hanging behind the door, like a silhouette of a man who don't care no more. It looks like you're standing there watching me cry, in the corner of a room where the dreams go to die. Every corner is crowded, every hallway is deep with the secrets and promises we couldn't keep. The moon is a sliver of a broken glass heart, tearing the fabric of the midnight apart. Oh, it's endless shadows, a permanent night. I'm losing the memory of what it felt like to be alive. Grasping at air in a world of ghosts that aren't even there. It's a long black river, heavy blue. These endless shadows of losing you. Forgotten the color of a summer sky. I've forgotten the way it feels not to lie. Stretching out forever, we were supposed to be, but we're never. Endless shadows. Looking in the mirror at a stranger's face, a hollowed out version of the previous grace. The color in my eyes has all turned to gray, like the sky just before the light slips away. I remember when I used to burn so bright, before you took the matches and walked into the night. Now I'm just a silhouette against the wall, waiting for the rest of me to finally fall. A washed out dream, tearing apart at every single seam. You took the vibrant and you left the ghost, the part of my spirit that I needed the most. Now I'm translucent, I'm drifting, I'm thin, trying to find what I need should begin. It's a long way down into this empty hole, living with the remains of a faded soul. Store like a mistake, wondering how much more of this nothing I can take. People look through me like I'm made of glass, counting the seconds as the shadows pass. I used to have a voice that could ring like a bell. Now I'm just a whisper in a siren shell. Your name is stays in ink, while the rest of my world starts to blur and to blink. I'm a faded soul, a washed out dream, tearing apart at every single scene. You took the vibrant and you left the ghost. You're part of my spirit that I needed the most. Now I'm translucent, I'm drifting, I'm thin, trying to find where the me should begin. It's a long way down into this empty hole, living with the remains of a fading Maybe if I stand out in the pouring rain, it'll wash away the outline of this permanent stain. But the water just goes to me like I'm already gone, in a tired old record that keeps playing on. I'm a faded soul, washed out dreams, tearing apart at every single seam. You took the vibrant and you left the ghost. They're part of my spirit that I needed the most. Now I'm translucent, I'm drifting, I'm thin, trying to find where the me should begin. It's a long way down into this empty hole, living with the remains of a faded soul. Fading out, losing the light. I'm barely here in the middle of the night, just a faded soul. The water's rising over jagged stones, a cold vibration in my brittle bones. I watched our promises drift past the bend, like paper boats that know how stories end. The willow weeps into the muddy floor, for the girl who doesn't live here anymore. I'm standing where the current meets the shore, waiting for a wave that won't restore. It's a fragile river, a shallow grave, for every little thing I couldn't save. The silver surface hides a heavy debt of every word I haven't spoken yet. Wash me down to where the light is dim, let the memory sink or let it swim. I'm burying the ghost of us tonight in a fragile river, out of sight. I dropped your necklace in the swirling gray and watched the copper shimmer fade away. It didn't make a sound, it didn't fight, just disappeared into the liquid night. Now I'm tracing circles in the silt, building monuments of grief and guilt. The tide is pulling at my heavy heels. I'd forgotten how a heartbeat feels. It's a fragile river, a shallow grave, for every little thing I couldn't save. The silver surface hides a heavy debt of every word I haven't spoken yet. Why the places where we have been. It only carries pieces of the wreck until the waters rise into my neck. It's a fragile river, shallow grave, for every little thing I couldn't save. The silver surface hides a heaviness. All every word I haven't spoken yet. Wash me down to where the light is dim. Let for memory sink for letting swim. I'm carrying the ghost of us tonight in a fragile river. Secret sleep. water's rising, the water's rising. The heat is humming to an empty room, tracing shadows in the afternoon. Your coffee mug is sitting where you left it, a little dust on every word you said. I'm still wearing your oversized sweater, hating how it's starting to feel better than having you right here next to me in this cold, quiet reality. So goodbye winter, goodbye ghost, goodbye to the one I love the most. The ice is melting on the window pane, but I'm still freezing in the pouring rain. You were the fire, now you're just the ash, a beautiful dream that was built to crash. I'm letting go of the hand I used to hold. Goodbye winter, it's time to leave the cold. I saw a crocus pushing through the dirt, a little color for a lot of hurt. The world is waking up and moving on, but I'm still waiting for the break of dawn. I've memorized the silence of your side of the bed, replaying every single thing we never said. The seasons change without asking permission, and I'm the only one who feels the transition. So goodbye winter, goodbye ghost, goodbye to the one I love the most. The ice is melting on the window pane, but I'm still freezing in the pouring rain. You were the fire, now you're just the ash. A beautiful dream that was built to crash. I'm letting go of it and I used to hold. Goodbye winter, it's time to leave the cold. They say the spring will bring a brand new start, but there's a permafrost around my heart. I'm not ready for the sun to shine if it's gonna show me you're no longer mine. I dug a hole in the backyard of my mind to bury the future we're leaving behind. The white picket fences, just splinters and rot in the corner of a garden that time forgot. I laid down the tickets for the trip to the coast and a toast to the version of us I love most. It's a funeral service for things never said, while the grass is still green but the roots are all dead. It's a grave before dreams, a stone before dawn. I'm mourning a person who isn't quite gone. I'm covering the hope with a shovel of pride, while I'm still burning up from the fire inside. We didn't grow old, we just grew apart. Now there's a cemetery where I kept my heart. It's a heavy goodbye, so it would seem, when you're digging a grave for a living dream. Dropped in the keys and the ring and the plans. The dirt is still under my fingernails and hands. I'm checking my pulse, but I don't feel a beat, just the sound of the world moving down on the street. You're walking and talking and breathing somewhere while I'm choking on ghosts in the cold winter air. It's a strange kind of mercy to put it to rest, to pull out the arrow that's stuck in my chest. It's a grave before dreams, a stone before dawn. I'm mourning a person who isn't quite gone. I'm covering the hope with a shovel of pride, while I'm still burning up from the fire inside. We didn't grow old, we just grew apart. Now there's a cemetery where I kept my heart. It's a heavy goodbye, so it would seem, when you're digging a grave for a living dream. No flowers are needed, no prayers to be read. regret, just the echoes of promises we put to bed on. Standing here shaking, just waiting for rain to wash away every last trace of the stain. It's a gleam before dreams, a stone before dawn. I'm more than a person who isn't quite gone. I'm covering the hope with a shovel of pride, while I'm still burning up from the fire inside. We didn't grow old, we just grew apart. And there's a cemetery where I kept my heart. It's a heavy goodbye, or so it would seem, when you're digging a grave for a living dream. Rest in peace, baby. Rest in pieces. Tender gold, and so tender. I dug a hole in the backyard of my mind to bury the future we're leaving behind. I dug a hole in the backyard. 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 I dug a I dug a hole in the backyard. The moon is hanging like a silver blade, cutting through the promises we made. It's casting shadows on the kitchen floor, where your shadow doesn't linger anymore. I'm sitting in the glow of a pale mistake, watching how much quiet a heart can take. The stars are distant, cold, and out of reach, just like the lessons you forgot to teach. Oh, it's a heartbroken moonlight, a lonely blue, reflecting the pieces of me and of you. It's shining on the pillow where you used to lay, turning every memory a bitter shade of gray. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, caught in light that's too heavy to bear, under the watch of a sky that's gone tight, in the middle of a heartbroken moonlight. Ooh, I try to close the curtains, draw the blind, but the glow of your absence is easy to find. It's in the way the dust settles on your chair, and the static electricity still in the air. The world is sleeping in a soft, dark dream, while I'm unraveling at every single seam. The moon is a witness to the tears I don't cry, a silent observer as the hours go by. Oh, it's a heartbroken moonlight, a lonely blue, reflecting the pieces of me and of you. It's shining on the pillow where you used to lay, turning It's too heavy to bear under the watch of a star that's gone tight. In the middle of a heartbroken moonlight, they say the sun will rise and wash it all away, but I'm terrified of what I'll see in the day. At least in the dark, I can't pretend you're near, but the moon knows the truth of why I'm still here. It's a heartbroken moonlight, a lonely blue, reflecting the pieces of me and of you. Shining on a pillow where you used to lay, turning every memory a bitter shade of gray. Reaching for a hand that isn't there, cutting a light that's too heavy to bear under the watch of a sky that's gone tight. In the middle of a heartbroken moonlight, cold light, blue night, searching for you in the heartbroken moonlight. In the heartbroken moonlight. The shovel is heavy in my trembling grip, watching the memory of your shadow slip into the hollow where we used to dream. Nothing is ever as kind as it seemed. I'm burying the letters I can't bear to read. The garden is choked by a bittersweet weed. I'm marking the spot with a jagged white stone in a field where I'm standing completely alone. It's a last frail grave for a love that fell short, a final surrender, a broken resort. I'm covering the hope with a handful of dust, watching the iron turn slowly to rust. No flowers are blooming, no angels will sing, just the ghost of a winter and a phantom of spring. I'm digging a hole for the best part of me in a last frail grave by the edge of the sea. Stubborn and cold as your heart, tearing the map of our future apart. I laid down the keys and the ring and the plans, with the dirt of our ending all over my hands. I thought we were solid, I thought we were stone, but I'm building this monument out on my own. The wind is a whisper, it sounds like your name, but there's nobody left here to carry the blame. It's a last frail grave for a love that fell short, a final surrender, a broken resort. I'm covering my hope with a handful of dust, watching the iron turn slowly to rust. No flowers are blooming, no angels will sing, just the ghost of a winter and a phantom of spring. I'm digging a hole for the best part of me in a last frail grave. the end the sky is too wide, and there's nowhere for a broken spirit to hide. It's a last frail grave for a love that fell short, a final surrender, a broken resort. I'm covering hope with a handful of dust, watching the iron turn slowly to rust. No flowers are blooming, no angels will sing, just a ghost of the winter and a phantom of spring. I'm digging a hole for the best part of me, the last frail grave by the edge of the sea. Rest in the dirt, rest in the cool. Story is finished, story is old, just a last frail The clouds are hanging low like a hairy velvet shroud. I'm screaming out your name, but it isn't very loud. The frost is creeping up across the kitchen floor to meet the draft that's blowing underneath the door. I see our footprints frozen in the garden mud, like a permanent reminder of the spill of blood. The God is buried deep beneath a sheet of grey, and everything we planted has begun to fray. Oh, it's the last ruined winter, the final phase. I'm begging for mercy on my shaking knees. The ice is in my marrow and the snow is in my head, living in the wreckage of the things we never said. You are my season, you are my light. Now I'm just a shadow in a long pool of night. I'm letting go of everything I used to consider in the bitter, broken end of this last ruined winter. I found your woolen scarf at the bottom of the stairs. It smells like wood smoke and unanswered prayers. I thought about burning it just to feel the heat, but I'd rather keep it cold than accept a defeat. The riddles turn to glass and the birds have all flown. I'm a king of a kingdom that I rule all alone. The calendar is stuck on the day that you left, a cold monument to a beautiful theft. Oh, it's the last falling winter, the final freeze. I'm begging for mercy on my shaking knees. The ice is in my marrow and the snow is in my head, living in the wreckage of the things we never said. You are my season, you are my season, you are my light, you are my light. just the last rule in winter. The mirror is a stranger I don't wanna meet, a reflection of a man in a total defeat. The spark that you ignited has turned into grey, like a city in the smoke of a cold winter day. I'm staring at the ceiling till the patterns all bleed into the hollowed out hunger and the desperate need to see the world in color like I did when you stayed, before the vibrant hues started to flicker and fade. Oh, look into my desolate eyes, see the graveyard of 1,000 goodbyes. The horizon is broken, the vision is blurred by the weight of the silence and every dead word. There used to be windows, it used to be bright. Now they're just tunnels with no end in sight, searching for ghosts in the hollowed out skies, through the salt and the dust of my desolate eyes. I walk through the park and I see all the green, but it feels like a movie or a digital screen. There's a filter of sorrow between me and the light, turning the morning into permanent night. I try to remember the blue of the sea, but the ocean is black when it washes over me. I've memorized the cracks on the pavement below, because looking up reminds me of where you won't go. Look into my desolate eyes, see the graveyard of 1,000 goodbyes. The horizon is broken, the vision is blurred by the weight of the silence and every dead word. There used to be windows, there used to be bright. Now they're just tunnels with no end in sight, searching for ghosts in the hollowed out skies, through the salt and the dust of my desolate eyes. Behind them is heavy and deep, and there's no mercy stream is cracked and dry, like the salt on my cheek when I said goodbye. I'm standing where the current used to roar, but the water don't reach for the stones anymore. I threw our secrets to the rushing deep, but now they're just secrets the hollows keep. The fish have all gone and the moss has turned brown in the skeleton of this quiet town. There's no more river, just a canyon of dust. The iron is bleeding with a heavy rust. I'm waiting for a flood that's never gonna come to wash away the person I've become. You were the tide that pulled me to the sea. Now you're just a drought inside of me. It's a thirsty heart in a world gone gray since the river decided to wash away. Silver splash before our world turned to bone and ash. We used to dive in with our eyes shut tight. Now I'm just blinded by the desert light. I'm digging in the silt with my bare hands, sifting through the wreckage of our broken plans. The bridge is still standing, but it crosses a ghost of the version of us that I needed the most. There's no more river, just a canyon of dust. The iron is bleeding with a heavy rust. I'm waiting for a flood that's never gonna come to wash away the person I've become. You were the tide that pulled me to the sea. Now you're just a drought inside of me. It's a thirsty heart in a world gone gray since the river decided to wash away. Healing sound, or will it just sink in and disappear like every prayer that you didn't hear? There's no more river, just a canyon of dust. The islands bleeding with a heavy rust. I'm waiting for a flood that's never gonna come to wash away the person. The sound of the sand beneath my feet. No more river. Sound of the sand beneath my feet. The wax is dripping on the hardwood floor like tears from a ghost who don't live here no more. I'm holding the flame till my fingers turn red, trying to remember the things that you said. The wick is burning down to a jagged black line, just like the hope that I used to call mine. I'm reaching out wide in the flickering dark, but I'm just a shadow without any spark. In these numb candle arms, I'm holding the air, wrapped in the memory of you being there. I'm melting while my heart skips a rhythm and misses the beat. It's a frozen embrace, it's a fire gone cold, a story of us that'll never be told. I'm losing my shape, I'm falling apart, with numb candle arms and a wax-covered heart. I smelled your perfume in the smoke on the breeze, a chemical ghost bringing me to my knees. I tried to hold on, but you're slipping like a light through the cracks in the ceiling and into the night. My skin feels like marble, my blood feels like lead. I'm haunting the spaces where we used to tread. One little breath and the glow disappears, leaving me drowning in wax and in tears. In these numb candle arms, I'm holding the air, wrapped in the memory of you being there. I'm melting away in a slow steady heat, while my heart skips a rhythm and misses the beat. It's a frozen embrace, it's a fire gone cold, a story of us that'll never be told. I'm losing my shape, I'm falling apart, with numb candle arms and a wax-covered heart. As the fire goes out, do I vanish as well into the silence of this hollow shell? I'm brittle and broken, I'm stiff and I'm gray, waiting for morning to wash me away. In these numb candle arms, I'm holding the air, wrapped in the memory of you being there. I'm melting away in a slow steady heat, while my heart skips a rhythm and misses the beat. It's a frozen embrace, it's a fire gone cold, a story of us that'll never be told. I'm losing my shape, I'm falling apart, the numb candle arms and a wax-covered heart, flickering out, turning to stone in the dark, all alone. The sweater you gave me is starting to fray, just like the reasons you chose not to stay. I'm reaching for shadows in the middle of night, but the space where you slept is a cold, empty void. My muscles are aching from the weight of the air, from holding a ghost that was never quite there. I've built up a temple out of splinters and bone, in a house that's become a collection of stone. Oh, these ruined arms, they're hollow and wide, with nothing to hold and nowhere to hide. They're shaped like a circle that's broken in two, still reaching for pieces of a version of you. I'm a skeleton frame in a beautiful dress, a monument built for a permanent mess. It's a heavy surrender, a broken down charge, living my life in these ruined arms. I saw your reflection in a shop window pane, but it washed away quick in the October rain. I tried to embrace the cold wind on the street, but it doesn't feel right, it's a bitter defeat. The strength in my shoulders is turned into lead from carrying every word that we never said. I'm a bird with no sky, I'm a ship with no sea, just a pair of tired limbs in a dead-end degree. Oh, these ruined arms, they're hollow and wide, with nothing to hold and nowhere to hide. They're shaped like a circle, it's broken in two, still reaching for pieces of a version of you. I'm a skeleton frame in a beautiful dress, a monument built for a permanent nest. It's a heavy surrender, a broken down charge, living my life in these ruined eyes, in these ruined eyes. If I don't come to my side tonight like I'm going home, will the healing finally decide to come, or will I just be a statue in the park, waiting for a light to find me in the dark? Oh, these ruined arms, they're hollow and wide, with nothing to hold and nowhere to hide. They're shaped like a circle that's broken in two, still reaching for pieces of a version of you. I'm a skeleton frame in a beautiful dress, a monument built for a permanent mess. It's a heavy surrender, a broken down chart, living my life in these ruined arms. They're so tired, they're so thin, where do I end? And the sorrow begins, just ruined The curtains are drawn, but the light leaks through, like a reminder of the ghost of you. I'm pacing the perimeter of these four walls, listening to the way the silence calls. I try to scream, but the air is too thick. The clock on the mantle has a mocking tick. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling plaster, while my heart beats slow, then a little bit faster. It's a silent cage, a barless cell, a private version of a quiet hell. The door is wide open, but I can't find the street, with the weight of your absence dragging at my feet. No locks on the windows, no chains on the gate, just the heavy cold iron of a love turned to hate. I'm trapped in the echoes of the center stage, living my life in a silent cage. Find your fingerprints on the dusty glass, watching the shadows of the neighbors pass. They're living out loud while I'm held in stasis, searching for your features in the empty spaces. I've become a statue in a hallway of grief, praying for a noise that can bring some relief, but the carpet swallows every step I take, until I'm not sure if I'm even awake. It's a silent cage, a barless cell, a private version of a quiet hell. The door is wide open, but I can't find the street, with the weight of your absence dragging at my feet. No locks on the windows, no chains on the gate, just the heavy cold I never loved turned to hate. I'm trapped in the echoes of the center stage, living my life in a silent cage. If I break the silence, will the walls come down, or will I just be a king with a paper crown? The quiet is a weapon that you left behind to colonize the corners of my tired mind. It's a silent cage, a barless cell, a private version of a quiet hell. The door is wide open, but I can't find the street, with the weight of your absence dragging at my feet. No locks on the windows, no chains on the gate, just the heavy cold I never loved turned to hate. I'm trapped in the echoes of this endless stage, living my life in a silent cage. So quiet, so still. If the silence doesn't kill me, the memory will, just a silent cage. So silent cage. So quiet cage. The mobile is spinning above the floor, but I can't walk through that nursery door. The rocking chair creaks in a rhythmic slow-mo to a room that was meant for more than alone. I'm humming a tune that I saved for your ears. Now it's just drowning in oceans of fears. The moonlight is tracing the edge of the crib, and the ghost of a promise tucked under a bib. It's a silent lullaby sung to the air, to the beautiful dream that's no longer there. No crying at midnight, no weight on my chest, just a heavy forever and a hollowed out rest. I'm whispering sleep tight to shadows and stone, while I learn how to carry this burden alone. The stars are all watching way up in the sky as I sing you this broken silent lullaby. Silent lullaby. I folded the blankets and put them away. The hardest part wasn't the end of the day, it's the morning that wakes up and expects you to be a physical part of the world and of me. The stories I bought are still sealed in that plastic. My heart tried to stretch, but it wasn't elastic. It snapped in the quiet, it broke in the dark. Now there's a silence where there should be a spark. It's a silent lullaby sung to the air, to the beautiful dream that's no longer there. No crying at midnight, no weight on my chest, just a heavy forever and a hollowed out rest. I'm whispering, slaying tight to shadows and stone, while I learn how to carry this burden alone. The stars are all watching way up in the sky as I sing you this broken, silent lullaby. Silent lullaby. They tell me that time is a healer of sorts, but time is just distance and cold afterthoughts. I'd give every second and every heartbeat just to hear breathing so small and so sweet. It's a silent lullaby sung to the air, to the beautiful dream that's no longer there. No crying at midnight, no weight on my chest, just a heavy forever and a hollowed out rest. I'm whispering, stay tight to shadows of stone, while I learn how to carry this burden alone. The stars are all watching way up in the sky as I sing you this broken, silent lullaby. Hush now, the world is so still. I love you forever, always I always will. The silver frame is cold against my palm, a frozen moment, deceptively calm. You're laughing at something I just said. Before the fire in your eyes went dead, the gloss is peeling at the very edge. Like every broken, forgotten pledge, I'm staring at the ghost of who we were, until the outlines start to blur. Oh, this aching photograph in my hand, a map of a life that didn't go as planned. You're still smiling like you're never gonna leave, while I'm still gasping for air to breathe. I wanna burn it, but I can't let go of the only version of us I still know. It's just paper, ink, and a bitter lie, a heartbeat captured before it had to die. I remember the day the shutter clicked before the thorns of the rose had pricked. Your arm was heavy around my waist. Now there's a saltiness I can taste. I keep it hidden in a bedside drawer, then pull it out to hurt a little more. A masochist for the way we used to look before you closed the covers on our book. Oh, this aching photograph in my hand, a map of a life that didn't go as planned. You're still smiling like you're never gonna leave, well, I'm still gasping for air to breathe. I wanna burn it, but I can't let go of the only version of us I still know. It's just paper, ink, and a bitter lie, a heartbeat captured before it touch your face on a cooling glass. Will the lonely shadows finally pass? But your eyes are fixed on a distant star, and I'm still trapped right where we are. Oh, this aching photograph in my hand, I'll never believe it didn't go as planned. You're still smiling like you're never gonna leave, while I'm still gasping for air to breathe. I wanna burn it, but I can't let go. The only version of us I still know is just paper, ink, and a bitter lie. A heartbeat captured before it had to die. Just a heartbeat in a wooden frame. You look the same, but you don't feel the same, but you don't feel the same. The frost is blooming on the kitchen glass, watching the heavy frozen hours pass. I left the porch light burning in the sleet, just in case I heard your tires on the street. I'm cutting wood for a fire that won't start, trying to thaw the permafrost around my heart. The birds have gone and the sky is made of lead, and I'm still sleeping on my lonely side of the bed. Oh, I'm wading through winter, I'm shivering still, chasing a ghost up a snow-covered hill. You were the summer, the gold in the light. Now I'm just a shadow in a long polar night. The calendar's frozen, the river's gone gray since the warmth of your spirit decided to stray. I'm buried in white and I'm losing the view, just wading through winter for a version of you. I found your mittens in the hallway bin, small woolly reminders of the shape you were in. I put them on just to feel where you've been, but the cold is a needle that sinks through the skin. The neighbors are hanging their wreaths on the door, but I don't know what I am celebrating anymore. Just a house full of echoes and a fireplace of ash, a beautiful life that was built for the crash. Oh, I'm wading through winter, I'm shivering still, chasing a ghost up a snow-covered hill. You were the summer, the gold in the light. Now I'm just a shadow in a long polar night. The calendar's frozen, the river's gone gray since the warmth of your spirit decided to stray. I'm buried in white and I'm losing the view, just wading through winter for a version of you. They say the spring is just a month away, but a month is a lifetime in this shade of gray. If the snow finally melts and you're still not here, how am I supposed to face a brand new year? Wading through winter, I'm shivering still, chasing a ghost up a snow-covered hill. You were the summer, the golden still waiting. The ice is so thick, the clock on the wall with its slow, heavy tick. Goodbye.